Hey everybody, welcome to Friday. How you doing? How's it going? Okay, so next week we have a little bit of a schedule change for the Wednesday live. I apologize, you guys. I know this has been a little bit of a theme in May that we've been moving people around. We would like to invite you to the Thursday live Q&A. So we're going to do that. We're going to send you an invitation for the Q&A, and I will do 90 minutes of a Q&A for Pathfinders, and you are absolutely welcome to attend. That'll be your live for the week. All right, so let's see where we're going here. All right, what else is going on? Is that what you're thinking? All right, you contain the entire universe encoded within you. Some of you don't believe this. Some of you don't believe in your own power. Memento mori, there may not be a someday. The time is now. All right, the time is now, ancestors. Oh, thank God. I feel like there might be some loss of energy, loss of power, loss of, or some of you have given away your power again. You know, I get it right here. And it's time to really take it back. It's time to really take your energy back. It's time to be, just pull yourself back in. I know we distribute our energies to people all of the time, you know, out of love, out of concern, out of joy, out of conversation, all different kinds of ways that we kind of deposit our energies with other people and they with us. So I feel like it's time to do some kind of clearing, to pull your energy back in and do some kind of clearing here. I do think you're going to have some kind of connection with an ancestor, maybe in a dream. This could come to you through a bird, all right? A bird sighting. I have had cardinals like going back and forth in my backyard. That was happening yesterday and the day before, which is really, really cool. And, but I mean, cardinals are a sign of an actual ancestor. Usually I see it as my mother or my dad or something like that. This might be an ancestor that you have not yet bumped into energetically speaking. And there's just this pivot point right now, which I definitely have been seeing. I mean, Wednesday and Thursday, the Thursday morning message and the Wednesday reading in the afternoon, similar title, different reading, but just around the corner, right? Like this energy is coming up. This energy is coming up. You might want to look at that video I made, 3 things to watch out for in June. I'll just put a little card up here. And the first thing is that Saturn is going into retrograde right in the beginning of the month. And that may, you know, I was, when I was teaching the Wednesday night coaching class, I was talking about how we can use the tools of tarot and astrology and numerology for our own health and well-being, as a support and belief in our own self, in our own intuition. And I also feel like I've been talking quite a bit about meditation. This ancestor could come through in a meditation. All right, so just saying to you. All right, let's see here. 2 of Wands underneath. Knight of Wands, 7 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Any zodiac signs that show up, I'll take a look. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Moon. Pisces, Sag. All right, Knight of Cups, Magician, there's Gemini, and the Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Wands. Wow. I'll look at all the fire signs, and I will look at Pisces and Gemini. This is Mercury right here with the Magician. So I feel like some of you are getting confused, all right, about this is like you're not really listening to wisdom, not really listening to your own guides, not really even watching tarot readings. You might be like, I don't know if that resonates for me or not. When we have real resonance, it's very clear, right? It's like, oh, okay, this is something that, you know, Mary Jo said, or Allie, or anybody said that really really resonated with me. And so I'm going to take that and run with it. And that's true resonance. That's definitely true resonance. And it's because it's your resonance, right? Maybe the whole reading doesn't resonate for you. That's okay. That's not the point. The point is that you're listening to yourself and you're saying, oh my goodness, wow, bing. I'm getting resonance, okay? And however it comes through for you, sometimes I get like a little thump in the middle of my chest. Sometimes I get kind of fairy chills, like on my up and down my legs. I know whenever that happens, it's a particularly powerful channeling. Okay, that's what the leg thing is. My conversation with my higher self that says yes, right on, right. And so I just keep going with that energy. And some of you are not seeing your own power and your own worth. This is a choice. Okay, this is a choice, and this could have been something that bubbled up during the Scorpio full moon. You could have seen, right, like Seven of Cups and Nine of Wands are old patterns. Seven of Cups is kind of confused about things. There is a person who is dynamic, who may be helping you start anew, or this person is somebody who is interested in connecting with you on a romantic level, because I am seeing this Knight of Cups here. Not always, these readings aren't always romantic, obviously, like we talk quite a bit about spiritual path, but this is kind of like a thing to learn on the spiritual path. Some of you are opening up to channeling, opening up to mediumship or something like that, because we're talking here about the Day of the Dead, and we're talking about ancestor, right? Memento mori. We're talking about the connections you have to spirit, and maybe you're not listening all that well, maybe because you've had some past issues or current issues that you're just going, oh, that's what this is. Oh, okay, now I see what the resonance is, right? You don't always have to understand the resonance when you're watching a reading. Sometimes it's much later. Sometimes it can come to you during that day or whatever. And I find it, this is just my process, so do what you want, but I do recommend keeping a journal of those things. And I think I showed this to my Wednesday group. I was like, listen, I have to put stickers on it to figure out what year it is, what month it is, because I have so many of them and I want to keep them organized. And I go back, right? When you're manifesting, we have a Gemini new moon coming up. That reminds me, I'm going to put the June readings up Saturday morning, just FYI, so you can see that on the channel. In a new moon, all right, doing the manifesting work. This is a full moon. And Gemini full moon happens about 6 months later. So the new moon happens in the sign that we're in, and then the full moon of that sign happens about 6 months later, all right? It takes about a year for you to revolve around your chart, for the sun to revolve around your chart, your birth chart. So 6 months later, we are in Gemini full moon, and that's when the moon does that transit through the opposite sign, right? It's in opposition at that time. And when we get to that full moon, that's when things manifest. We've got a manifestation here. We've got a full moon here in the moon. We've got an Ace of Pentacles. Someone is manifesting you. Okay? And right now, your vibration might be really hazy and really foggy and not just have a lot of static on the line. Okay? There's something like that going on. This is a choice that you can make. And the things that bubble up in the full moons, usually you can track back 6 months ago, which is why I mentioned journaling, because when you get to the full moon, when you get to the Gemini full moon, look back at next week when you use that new moon to manifest whatever you're manifesting. Look, in December, take a look at that Gemini full moon and see what has transpired over the past 6 months based on this intention for this new moon. All right, so journaling, I feel like this might take a 6 months to kind of evolve here, right? Because we're talking about, I'm getting this new full moon image, and I'm getting, this is also a moon image here, ancestor. Some of you might do well to clear a path to ancestors, to clear a path to who's ever passed away, or maybe it could be a relative, an ancestor that you don't know, okay? A lot of people, I'm an adopted kid, and a lot of people ask me, like, am I getting my birth family's ancestors or my adopted family's? I believe you get both, because you create family also. And I also feel like I had a lot of aunties when I was growing up, and they were not like, related, obviously not related to me at all, but the energy, it's the energy, all right? So I definitely am someone who makes my own family. And so I also feel like between my birth family and my adopted family, I also have my friend family, or my, that family. And then, create a family with a partner and children and all of that. So, but going backwards into time, because that's all we got right now, is there's some messages here for you. Let me clarify. I'm going to get one card for each of these. You're coming up as the Knight of Wands. This person is the King of Wands that you're dealing with. This can also be a new financial opportunity, inspired by a new financial opportunity, but not really sure. There's a kind of insecurity about taking the leap here. So let's see, Knight of Wands, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Seven of Cups, clarified by the Temperance card. More Sag, wow. Nine of Wands, okay. Hierophant. So I'm getting a little picture here of, this may be just for some of you. Some of you may still be afraid of commitment, all right? Still be a little bit terrified. Even though you kind of have this feeling of like, boy, I'd really like someone in my life to be a companion or something like that. There's still some fear here. There's still some lack of intention about it. A little wishy-washy. Okay, this could be you or the other person. If you're crystal clear, but you're confused as to why your partner's not showing up, or your life partner, I don't think this is a twin energy, because I see King and Queen of Wands, and that to me feels like life partnership. I also see this Temperance and the Hierophant energy, and that's like a 3D commitment that the Archangel Michael is trying to bring together. If I see in the extended, if I see the Empress or the Ten of Cups, those are my two twin flame cards. So I'm setting that intention for the extended. And if we see that, then that's more of a twin flame situation. So we'll get to that in a second. But or in the extended. So I will add Taurus to this group of signs. I'm going to look at all the fire signs, Pisces, Gemini, and Taurus. And since we have North Node in Taurus right now, that makes me feel a little bit like you might feel a little unsure, fearful, anxious about potential commitment. I do think this might occur rather quickly. The Ace of Pentacles here, this is my timing card. A lot of you know that who take my tarot course. And it's saying to me within the year, this is likely to come down within the year for whoever this is resonating with. And let me see if I can do better for you than that. 1 year, okay. Four, okay, Four of Swords. And I don't think you really have to do anything. Let me rephrase that. Okay, thank you. This is healing energy. You don't really have to take action externally, okay, to go out and find this person. What you do have to do is work on this confusion and work on these past patterns so that there's not fear showing up here. There's not insecurity or anything like that. You really need to cleanse that from your aura and from your energy totally, because I do feel like there is a big change coming. And I think if you can work on meditating to connect to this ancestor, there's a lot of answers from the ancestor. Okay, title of the video. There's a lot of answers from the ancestor. You just try to say that 3 times fast. Coming through. Now, I want to get one more clarification, because I think you are manifesting this person eventually. What about Moon? Clarify Moon for me. Okay, Four of Cups. There is a little bit of a stuck energy here. I feel like this person has been waiting for you to shift into this higher vibe so that they can come toward you. They are They're good. Okay. I feel like this person is ready, and I feel like they're clear of this kind of confusion, or there's static on the line here. There's static on the line. All right, so we're going to continue on with this. I do feel like Knight of Cups and Magician. With this Four of Cups here, this person is just like kind of sitting around waiting, wanting to extend their cup, and kind of like unclear as to why the manifestation hasn't shown up. Now, this could be you. You could be manifesting like crazy, doing a really good job of manifesting, and you're like, why is no one showing up? Well, that which we seek seeks us. And that person may be going through some kind of dark night of the soul. They may be going through something. That Scorpio full moon was a bitch. Okay? So I'm just saying, tell them like it is. And I feel like that's why there needs to be some cleansing or healing, because this person kind of like took in, or they had a lot of feelings bubble up, little like beach balls, right? They had feelings bubble up for them. When they're setting this intention, there was like a lack of self-worth. There was a lack of, right? So there's things to clear. All right, there's things to clear. So, all right, let's keep going. I wasn't planning on doing an ancestor message, but this is our morning message. So either way, right? It's coming through when it's coming through. You know that. I will look at Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Pisces, Gemini. All right, in the extended, we'll do that. And I will look for the Empress card or the Ten of Cups to see if this is a twin flame or not. All right, I'm not seeing any evidence of it right now, so we're going to dive deep. All right, link is below. Pathfinders, the reading continues right now.